And here we are again, 1 year later, back in time for a rematch, but an opportunity for me to rewrite history and start all over again as if this year didn't even happen. This year absolutely sucked. I have been tacked on to a charisma-sucking Lewis Linden. And my pro wrestling girlfriend, Silesia Sparks, has been the shining star of the unit. A name that I didn't even give the group because I have no control over my career anymore. But here we are. Absolution 9. A chance for me to rewrite all the wrongs. A chance for me to start over, rewrite history, beat Johnny Gargano. That's my motivation. That's honest. That's from the heart. That is Ethan Page being Ethan Page. Johnny, I watched your video. I saw what you had to say. Why do you do that? What's the point? Why even open your goddamn mouth if all that's gonna come out is absolute bullshit? Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Everything that you said that was recorded was bullshit. Not one thing that came out of your mouth came from the heart. Everything that you said, you thought you needed to say to hype up this match, to give them what they want. Why? Because they told you you were wrestling Ethan Page at Absolution 9? And you needed to give it a backstory? There's plenty of backstory, you piece of shit! I hate you! But at least I'm honest. You don't need to lie to the people. You don't need to give them their absolution moment, Mr. Absolution. I know why you are so okay with wrestling Ethan Page at the biggest show of the year, while Kevin Steen is wrestling Chris Sabin, and Josh Prohibition is wrestling M-Dog 20, and the dream match amalgamation of Michael Elgin and Tim Donst. You are so okay with wrestling Ethan Page because deep down, you have been driven insane just as much as I have. Last year, you made me tap out in the middle of that ring. That should have been enough. You should have felt validated that you got to make me tap out like a bitch. But you're not okay with that because at the end of the night, I walked out with a belt that you haven't been able to capture in a long, long time. That moment that you made me tap out was overshadowed by the words that I spoke into that microphone at the end of that iPay-per-view. That moment means nothing anymore because Ethan Page took away your absolution moment. But the universe is giving you another chance, Johnny Gargano, just like it's giving me another chance. And at Absolution 9, Ethan Page and Johnny Gargano both get a chance to rewrite history. And you get a chance to shut up. Not Ethan Page, but that annoying voice in your head that's been reminding you that I took away your moment. I overshadowed your moment. And last year, I was Absolution. This year, I promise you, I promise to my family, I promise every fan that watches this link, I promise everybody in the universe that has gotten me to this point that Ethan Page versus Johnny Gargano won't be for Johnny Gargano. Ethan Page versus Johnny Gargano will be my Back to the Future. I get to rewrite history and change the whole game and start all over again because All Ego Ethan Page is AIW, and at Absolution, I proved that point. 42 goddamn takes, and here I am to say, oh my God, I'm going to screw up. No, I'm not. June 29th, I will become the most talked about man in pro wrestling. And I'm using Ethan Page versus Johnny Gargano as the vessel to do that. And that ain't confidence. It's all ego.